YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Manu here, aka Mr. See It Before It Happens. And today, fellas, I'll bring it to you our Tip Tuesdays. Now, right now, go to the comment section. Before we get deep into this video, this is your chance to let it all out, vent, be pissed, be angry, and you have the right to, because you have been giving up these freaking crossing routes for way too long. Guys, tell me your story. Tell me your story about the time where you were playing Johnny Boy 62 and he threw for 400 because he only threw the crossing route. This is your time to let it all out. And today, this is the day where that's never going to happen again. Again, you guys are going to overcome that. You're going to make them throw something more than the crossing route. So, how to do it? Zone drops. So, if you haven't, check out my last video on how to best utilize zone drops. Today, we're going to specifically focus on how to stop that annoying, pesky crossing route. So, again, I'm sure everybody that has played online has played versus Gun Bunch and has played versus people throwing verticals. Everybody. So, we're going to go against that first. And just to show you guys, this works with any team scheme. Again, doesn't matter if it's next gen, old gen. It's a concept that matters. Again, the team doesn't really matter. So, again, we have our zone drops. We're going to set them to 30. And again, there isn't a magic number for these zone drops. It's all about, okay, what route is, you got to ask yourself, what route is killing you? How long does the route run? And then, you want to put your zone drops about 5 yards above where the route runs. And if you're asking yourself, man, I don't really know how long exactly that route runs, and, just kind of take an estimate. So, say if it's like a crossing route, a long crossing route, usually you want to put your flat zones to 25 or 30, because those longer crossing routes, they run about 25 yards. So, we're going to call verticals probably the best play of online play in Madden 22, and I know a lot of you have faced off versus this, and have hated yourself ever for picking up Madden since playing this verticals play. I get it, but here, again, clouds on 30, all your pain is going to go away. Now, a lot of people might realize, and again, you see that the outside corner, he's going to play it the whole way. He's going to be able to make the play on it. But the problem with it is if somebody rolls out on it, again, let's go to the instant replay first. So, again, if you have your flat zone set to 30. So, if the line of scrimmage is at the 11, the flat zones are going to drop to the 41. And that's exactly what you're going to see here. Or, excuse me. Let me restart that. So, if the line of scrimmage is at the 21, your flat zones are going to drop to the 51 in this example. So, where the line of scrimmage at is really important when utilizing zone drops. So, again, at the 21, again, you're going to see this outside corner. He's going to drop all the way back to like the 51, and he's going to be able to make a play on this crossing route. So, as you see, though, a long crossing route like this, even if the zone drops is set to 30, they still have the potential to get over sometimes. So, if you don't want to use this route, what you can do is you have to put the 30-yard zone drop and man it up as well. Now you might be saying, okay, man, you're allocating a lot of resources to one route. We really got to put two people just to stop one route. I mean, if you think about it, let me restart off. So you might be saying, okay, do we really got to allocate, two defenders just to stop one route? the thing is, a lot of times is, the crossing routes are just far and away the best routes in Madden usually. So if you're able to take away the crossing route on that play, consider that a win, because the routes behind it, usually aren't, or around it usually aren't that great. So your goal should always be to take away the best route and make them beat you with something else. And again, the number one route in Madden is the crossing route, so we don't mind allocating 2 defenders to them. So again, we're going to do this again here, and again, we're using the Lions here on defense. So again, the team doesn't really matter with this. So again, all we're going to do is man up the slot, and that's, you hit triangle, select the defender, up on the right analog to select man coverage, and then select who you want to man up. Now that we have a 30-yard zone drop and a man up, this guy really has no chance of getting open now, because he's basically going to be bracketed. So again, there's really not even going to be an opportunity there to throw the ball, because what happens is sometimes too, when they roll out, and I can roll out on this play, is the zone drops get sucked down. The zone drops, when they see a quarterback roll out, again, that's kind of just a broken part of the game, is the zones come down. And I'll actually do that here. I'm not going to rush anybody, just so you guys can see. I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to man up the slot. I'm going to roll out. So a lot of times that zone drop is going to kind of, well, it'll drop down sometimes, or it'll glitch out. So you saw how it started like coming down and in towards the sideline. So that's what happens when you roll out, is the zones can kind of dumb out like that. Again, it's just a broken part of the game. So that's why a lot of times you want to have this guy double team, because again, if he wasn't double team, you could fit this pass in towards the sideline, but since he's bracketed, you're not going to be able to fit this in between a 30-yard flat zone and a man up as well. So again, first things first, to stop the crossing routes, put up, the 25-yard flats, the 30-yard flats. That doesn't work. They're still going to go over it. Try to man it up and have the 30-yard flats. But again, if you guys want to get more in depth with this, and you really want to learn how to get the most out of your zone drops, the MaddenAcademy.com. Again, this was just a slight little preview. Again, we got like a Madden 101 course where we cover, how to read defenses pre and post snap. How to concepts for attacking, cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. The role of each individual zone. How to best utilize zone drops. All of that, even gameplay breakdowns from me and other pros. Make sure to check that out, the MaddenAcademy.com. Go take our free skills evaluation as well. Anyone who got to the end of this video, I know you're curious as to where you stack up as a Madden player. So go take that free skills quiz. Well, anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.